This is the letter Sunday Igboho wrote to the government of Buhari, the Nigerian government, all the way from Cotonou. He says, "I am a product of years of government neglect." Sunday Igboho writes Buhari from Benin Republic. The Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo aka Sunday Igboho has written a letter to President Muhammadu Buhari, and he has written the letter from his detention facility in Benin Republic. In a lengthy letter published by The Punch, it's on July 26, 2021. Sunday Igboho spoke about the death of his people in the hands of murderous Fulani herdsmen in Nigeria. He told the president that the dead are crying for justice and repose, even though his regime is not taking the necessary actions to put a stop to the gruesome killing of his people. Sunday Igboho told the president in his letter that he is a citizen of Igboho town in Oyo State, a creation and a product of years of government neglect. He said that when the regime of President Muhammadu Buhari kept silent as Fulani herdsmen butchered his people day and night, that he was in the struggle to make sure that his people, which is the Yoruba land, gets justice. But so many people have been saying that Sunday Igboho, as an illiterate, he is one fighting for the Yoruba race. How come he is the one fighting for the Yoruba race, and meanwhile we have so many professors and elders that are supposed to fight for Yoruba race? But he has deemed it fit that enough is enough, since they that are called leaders and the monarchs are not ready to salvage the situation on ground in Oyo State, and the killings of his family members and friends and people of Oyo State, especially the Yorubas, are being jeopardized by these Fulani killers. He said that when the regime of President Muhammadu Buhari kept silence as Fulani herdsmen butchered his people day and night, he was forced to embark on the road for self-help, and he employed bravery, street wisdom and defiance to rescue his people. It will be recalled that killings by murderous Fulani herders in Nigeria has been an age-long issue in the country. The activities of these criminal elements have led to the loss of many lives and properties in the country. It has now spread across many states of Nigeria, ranging from the north to the south. Okay, some people were saying Igboho is a bastard or is a small boy. Why is he supposed to be fighting for the Yoruba nation? That he does not have sense. He's fighting the government. Igboho is not fighting the government, and meanwhile Igboho is only fighting for his people's right. And meanwhile, in the other hand, Nnamdi Kanu also is fighting for the people in the east, because people are saying what is the atrocities that the government of Buhari has committed to him, that fighting Buhari. Igboho is not fighting Buhari. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu, is he fighting Buhari also? If a leader cannot salvage the situation of the people he oversees, he supersedes upon, and he is siding one ethnic group, because the Fulani also are ravaging in the southern or southeastern part of the country. Now, just because Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the IPOB, and he has sent the Fulani herders packing, and also Igboho in the other hand, in the Yoruba nation or Yoruba land, has sent the Fulani packings, because they were trying to create a reprisal. Because when they were killing the people of Yorubas and killing the people of the eastern part of the country, the president did not say anything. But when Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu emerged as the leader to fight back, that is when Buhari himself came out. However, in many cases, citizens are left to their fate, because it is not clear if the government have arrested or tried and jailed any Fulani herder who committed these heinous crime against his host. However, when citizens' complaints do not receive the desired attention from the government, it could be considered a neglect in the part of the state. Sunday Igboho might be one among a host of others who have felt that their cries for help against the oppression of killer herdsmen in the country have not received the needed attention from the government. Speaking further, Igboho reminded the president that these killers' herders are not only in the northern Nigeria, but they have sprouted and taken over every nook and cranny of the land, masquerading in the form of corruption, terrorism, rape, banditry, ritualism, kidnapping, and daily bloodshed. He told the president that his actions were geared toward protecting his people, just like the president himself spearheaded the protection of his own people in the Yoruba land in the past. He reminded Mr. President the day he stormed Ibadan on October 2000 with some eminent Fulani elders or leaders to find out why the local indigenous farmers had to kill 68 Fulani herdsmen in a reprisal. However, the claim that 68 Fulani herders were killed was clearly refuted when Governor Lamini Adesina called on some of his witnesses to testify. The State Commissioner of Police, the State Director of DSS, the Deputy Governor, Chief Iyola Oladokun, the SSG, Chief Michael Koleosho, and Chief Ademola Alalade, who was one of the chairmen of Okeogun local government of Oyo State, were all invited to speak on the matter. From the mouth of these witnesses, it was the Fulani herders that were indicated as the ones who slaughtered their Yoruba neighbors. Sunday Igboho said that though he started as a motorcycle repairer, through hard work and self-improvement, he is now an employer of labor. Though he is not a genius in everything, yet he understands justice and truth. And for this reason, he champions the cause of emancipation of the Yoruba from daily killings, victimization, and repression, which have received the support of the true sons and daughters of Oduduwa. Counting his losses, Sunday Igboho mentioned Dr. Fatai Aborode, a Europe returnee, who was killed in his Igangan community of Okeogun by suspected Fulani herdsmen when he complained that his 400-acre of cashew farm was eaten up by Fulani cows. He described his death as one too many. Also remembered on his list was the popular herbal tradomedicine practitioner Alhaji Fatai Yusuf Okooloyun, who was killed along the Igbora-Erua Road in Ibarapa community, among others. He blamed the government of President Muhammadu Buhari for being silent over the death of these prominent Yoruba sons, but engages in the rehabilitation and pardoning of the Boko Haram terrorists who have done so much harm to the country, especially in the northern region, because they are human beings and also citizens of the country. But the Fulani herders and the Boko Haram kidnappers bandits extended their imaginary or unimaginary repose and evil deed to the south. That's why Sunday Igboho erupted and fight for a reprisal. However, when questions are asked on who will avenge for the dead, truth must be told and justice must be sought out. Truly, his emancipation cause has received massive support from those who believe in his ideology. Such support could be seen in the rallies that were held in recent times, where thousands of the people of Yoruba would come out in their numbers to demonstrate on the streets of Lagos and in other parts of the southwest state. They would defy any security threats to further the cause of their self-determination. They are also called self-determinant, same way as Sunday or Nnamdi Kanu rather is doing. But on the other hand, the government of Buhari calls both Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho criminal. Igboho said he is not a criminal and that he took his actions because of the pervading sense of hopelessness, injustice, and insecurity in the southwest region. Time will not permit us to read more, but these are few words and written letter to President Muhammadu Buhari, and he's telling us he's hearing. That's how he's going to defend himself in the courts.